Yo, it's D.Arthur in the building. Back at you guys with another video. Talking to you guys today about they will love you on semen retention. They might not be able to get enough of you when you decide to retain for a little bit of time. You might be everything that they desire. Now, how would they love you when you decide to go on semen retention? How would they actually love you? Because the thing is, if you retain, if you're consistent, if you're seductive with the way you talk, if you're just a very fun guy, they will start liking you a lot more. Because the thing is, in terms of attraction and everything like that, you pretty much have to be, you kind of have to be a fun guy, and you just have to, you have to be vibrating at the vibration of love. And what does all this really mean? Because this might sound like voodoo talk to the average man and woman, but what does all of this really mean? What is the vibration of love? And the thing is, there's this book called Power versus Force, and there's different levels of consciousness. The least is the lowest vibration consciousness is like fear and shame and guilt and things like that. The highest is love, the vibration of love. Now, in order to vibrate at the vibration of love, it would probably be indicative. It would probably be a lot more likely for you to be vibrating at this frequency, at this consciousness, at this elevating, at this type of acting this type of way, if you're 100% happy with yourself, regardless of situation, regardless of your current situation, regardless of where you currently are, if you're still 100% happy, you're just grateful. If you're grateful, then you're allowing a lot better things to happen to you. But if you keep complaining, if you keep talking about bad things, if you just talk very mediocre, you're not going to be operating from the highest vibration. You're not going to attract the highest vibration. That means you're not going to attract the best in others, and you're going to be a shell of your true self. You're going to be selling yourself short. And so they will love you when you go on semen retention, because once you start operating at the vibration of love, and operating at the vibration of love also means you're very present, you're enthusiastic, you have a good positive mental attitude, you're grateful, you're just in a happy state of mind. And the thing is, if you start, let's say for start offs, if you find let's say the person attractive, you might start talking to them in a certain way that gets them to react in a certain way. Everything that you do has to become more specific and more purposeful. This is the only way you can get her to really submit to you and to basically love you. You have to be seductive with the way you talk. And I'm talking about just the words that you say, how you say it, how charismatic you are, how exquisite you can be with your words. You start talking in a way that makes people really think. And all of this becomes more natural to you when you decide to retain for a little bit of time. Because the thing is, your testosterone in men is kind of a gift, if you think about it. Because the more testosterone man, the man who has more testosterone is just attracting better in general. For an example, let's say someone like LeBron James. LeBron James has a lot of testosterone in him. He is a very capable man. And now when people see him, they might act a certain way just because of his presence. This is the type of aura and presence that you should be aiming for. Just your mere presence is allowing other people, women, men, to act in a certain way. They want to get near you. They want to ask you questions. They want to learn from you. They're looking at you as someone known as the advancing man. The advancing man is someone who's going places. The advancing man is someone who is known as a non-drifter, someone who has a clear and definite purpose and is going somewhere. This is how you want a lot of people to start looking at you. And you can start doing this. You can start becoming more nonchalant, more easy, more of a fun guy when you start retaining. And you start if you meditate and you, let's say, hit the gym consistently, then you're in the least you're at least in the top 10% of men, because that's not a habit that most people have. The thing is to utilize good habits like working out, meditating, reading inspiring type of messages, and working on purpose-filled work. You start doing this consistently, you're gonna be in at least the top 10%. If you're at least in the top 10%, it's just easier for you to joke about things and to do banter and to do things like that, because you're vibrating at a different frequency. And what does vibrating at a different frequency really mean? It really just means your set of beliefs. You have a very good set of beliefs. And now what you can do with these set of beliefs, you can start telling people about other things. You can let people start exploring you can start masterminding with people who want to have these type of beliefs, the very good beliefs, the beliefs that all things are possible, the beliefs that you can become something, the beliefs that you can get anything if you put in consistent work and you do things correctly. This is the set of beliefs that you can have. And the person who usually has this is a person who's retaining, who's purposeful, and who's purpose driven, because we have a lot of drifters. They're not going anywhere. They're just existing. They're moving slow. They're not walking fast. They don't have a place to be. They're just existing. They're being distracted very easily. If you're being distracted very easily, you're not really going to get to your purpose-filled place. You have to start vibrating at the frequency of love. And like I said, the best way to get to the frequency of love is just to do things, just to love yourself, to do things that love yourself, to make you want to love yourself, like taking care of yourself, fitness, reading good books, meditating, things like that. Once you start, you're just feeling very good. Vibrating at the frequency of love is just another code word for just feeling very good about yourself. The better you feel about yourself, the easier it is to help other people, to attract other things, to help with things, to help people. You can use your sexual energy, you can use it as healing energy. Sexual energy is also known as healing energy. And what does this really mean? Because if you have a lot of sexual energy, you're going to have a lot of confidence, you're going to have a lot of energy, you're going to have a lot of knowledge. You're going to start, the way your mind operates is going to be a little bit different than the average person. You're operating from a higher state of mind. You're more in tune with the Most High. You're more in tune with your higher self. You have a deeper way of connecting with people. You can really help people out. And like I said, because this is the thing, like maybe people like, let's say, Dr. Phil. I would say he has a very good head on his shoulders, and he has a lot of healing energy, and this is how he is helping people. You can use your sexual energy and you can transmute it to healing energy, and you can use your gifts to help other people. You're serving others, and then you're getting compensated accordingly by service rendered, by how you're serving people. And people will start liking you for this. She will love you when you start going on retention, because like you'll just start becoming more of a enthusiastic, and you'll just be very more purposeful and motivated. And women like the man who's motivated and going places. And you can start becoming this type of person once you retain, and once you put in consistent work. And also, the thing is, like, people are making semen retention as an excuse. They're saying, oh, just because I'm on semen retention, she should be with me. And obviously this is the biggest facade that has ever been invented. Because the thing is, if you're not changing with semen retention, you're doing it in vain. If you're just literally counting the days, you're missing the point. The whole point of semen retention is to help you get to your goals maybe a little bit faster, start vibrating at a different level of consciousness, start vibrating at a different level of how you carry yourself, how you act, how you see the world, so you can help other people. And the more people you help, the more help you will get back. But people say that just because I'm on semen retention, that means that she should just be with me, and that is not the case. If you take no action on semen retention, then you'd be better off not taking action. But if you take action and you're also on semen retention, then you're just becoming the 2.0 version of yourself, and you're really becoming a significant being. You're being a transcender. You're being someone who can really help and become something in this physical reality. Because like I said, we have just a lot of people who like to relapse, let their sexual energy leave them, and now they're a little bit depleted. Now they don't have the urge to go talk to somebody. They don't have the urge to be creative. They have the urge to play it safe. There's a direct correlation between playing it safe and relapsing consistently, because if you retain, you're gonna have more confidence, and then you're gonna want to take risks. And if you take risks, then it's obviously gonna be a lot more likely for you to get to where you want to be. But if you're always relapsing, if you're always partaking in bad habits, just not being purposeful, then it's just not gonna work as much. It's just not gonna work as much. So like, the best thing for you to do is to vibrate at the frequency of love, just to feel very good about it in all cylinders of your life. Just feel very good, and then just be proactive and help other people, and then you will get rewarded immensely. You will get rewarded. Like I said, like, sexual energy is healing energy. The more sexual energy you harness up, the more you feel like you have to do more things just because you have more energy in you. That can't just be stored in. You have to use that in your behaviors and how you act, so you can live in a free like state of mind. You can be literally free in this caged matrix that we all were just ended up here, if that makes sense. Like the video, comment, and subscribe below. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.